Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. UMG Orlando about to get kicked off. I think we may have to change the maps, though. I have a feeling.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
We changed the maps. We were so close to being underway. So close, Matt.
Right.
So close, and we have to curveball it and change the map.
Yeah, I know. Thought the map was.
Got to make sure we get the maps right.
Right, we want to make sure. I think Envy. They played the wrong maps earlier against somebody.
Oh,
so
they did?
Yeah, just trying to figure out. No, we thought we had it right. Then we were told it was wrong.
Oh, my Xbox.
Bet you we had it right.
It's okay. No one knows.
Yeah, so there you see
Secret.
Optic Nation over in their booth. Looks like Teep was looking over towards us. We couldn't see him, but see Swanee, the new addition. You're from Europe, so is Swanee, so you probably have to know a lot about him. Now, tell us a little bit about his history as a player.
So not a lot of people really know much about Swanee in North America. Interesting little fact for you all. I've seen a lot of people say he started playing Modern Warfare 3. Not actually true. Swanee's been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, actually. And he's never really touched an SMG in his whole career until last year. That was the first time that he ever actually ran an SMG. So very heavily assault rifle player. But the thing I love, and this is something I really want to point out, look inside that booth right now. It's all smiles. It's all cheery.
Yeah.
This is a team who just get on so well, you know, in and outside of the game. And even though they've struggled a lot, which let's be honest, they have, they're still having, you know, time to joke around, time to have a good time.
Yeah, yeah. I know. When I spoke to them, I kind of gave them my honest opinion.
Yeah.
Pretty brutally honest
pretty
opinion.
poor.
There's no excuse for them not to be good.
Yeah,
They have so much talent. They can, outslay pretty much almost any team. The Chino is actually going to be Swanee. Swanee didn't know his information, so I'll have to find that for tomorrow. But I definitely want to start on board with Swanee, as he's a player everyone kind of looking at on Optic Nation this weekend.
Yeah, I feel all eyes really are going to be on him from the Optic Nation fans, but he's going to fall first blood. Parasite on the hard point. And let's not forget, Prophecy just coming off the back of a big win. Definitely going to be feeling pretty confident with Ricky and Parasite starting 2-0. Parasite make that 3-0 as he picks up another kill, that time on Swanee. Prof picking up a lot of free time right now on this hard point, relatively uncontested. Finally, though, someone from Optic Nation tries to break the hill, but it's going to be Ricky. Again, picking up more kills. Finally, Karma able to make the kill. And Nation starting off very, very slow right now, Matt. Only 2 kills for that whole team. Just to say that they managed to double up their tally to 4.
Yeah, but it's fine. As long as they keep holding this spawn bin, they're going to get this next statue hill in the back, that turtle hill. And that's the one that you really want. You're not going to get a ton of time in the middle. They actually played that pretty well, able to come back. And you see they're on the full rotation. This is something that I think you need to do as a team. You need to prioritize hills, There's no reason to play for a ton of time on that middle hill. You'd rather try and take chunks of time on this turtle hill. And then I think the next one you would want to try and hold is that bottom hill. I think the bottom hill is very easy to hold as well. So if Nation takes tons of time on those two and then, just trades the other times, they're going to win this hardpoint game by, 60 points about.
That's pretty much exactly what they're doing on this turtle hill. They managed to pick up every single second of it so far. Besides a couple of seconds of contention, finally Proofy falls. TP's going to have to try and jump over this wall, see if he can try and get more kills. But again, Karma's going to be on that hard point for Nation, so they really are racking up a lot of time right now. Swanee starting off 7-6, 8-6 now. As both him and Karma are on that hard point. 14 seconds left, and Karma's going to opt to try and rotate.
Right, you see they're going to be Prophecy on that rotation. So this is 2 very nice rotations out of Optic Nation. That's exactly what they needed to do. I think they needed to keep Proof more around hills and let Proof be the one who kind of fights those one-on-2 battles. He's very good at that type of stuff, and he plays at such a high pace that keeping him attacking hills is definitely what's going to keep him engaged in the game. And, when you have the other 3 rotating, they're all talented players at range and up close. They're very smart players as well. That it's just a natural play style for them. As you see Proof in the hill picking up 3 kills right there, that's absolutely huge.
Play just about to drop down to his left-hand side. He's not going to see it. TP is still on that hard point, though. Nation really coming to life now. Here on retreat as TP picks up 2, looks for the 3rd. It does fall. Ricky breaks that hard point for Prophecy. And now this is where you need to see Prophecy pick up a lot of this time here because Nation really are getting into the swing of things. And Prof desperately don't want to allow that to happen.
No, if you're Nation, you need to swing a player all the way around by those back cave area and really, try and fight some gun battles from there, because if he's standing in that back area, he's able to block that spawn. You see the players from Prophecy just spawning in the back cave area and just flooding right in. That's how they're able to keep a ton of this time. And it looks like they're going to be able to rotate to that bottom hill faster. So, after Optic Nation started out good on those first 2 hills, right here, it could be in danger if they don't win these gun battles.
Parasite on that hard point 4 streak as well. 12-10 for now. As he's just going to hold that down. Nice plays coming out for Prof as they bring themselves back into this game. It was Optic Nation who started to pull away a little bit, Matt, but Prophecy doing everything they can to just stay in touch with them. As Parasite picks up a kill against Karma, there's a second player just to his left-hand side, but teammate cleans that up. He's going to push out and allow Ricky to just stay on that hill. Really heads-up play coming out from Prof.
You know, Nation is doing something that we see Gaming do from time to time. Instead of pinching when trying to break hills, they pretty much just try and flood from one side. If you keep flooding from one side, you're never going to spawn the opposing team out.
Right.
Yeah, and if it's just making it very easy for Prof to get back in this game. You know, when you saw that early rotation, they did send a guy middle to try and flank from the opposing stairs. You kind of saw this happening.
Prof pretty much back into this game now then, as TP picks up that scrap time, but now the rotation comes out. Looking at Swanee mid-map to try and get those cuts. There's one. Can he find the second? No, he can't. TP now has to rotate a little late. Proofy, he falls as well. So TP really Nation's last hope at trying to break this hill. He falls from behind. It's going to be Parasite from Prophecy up there picking up some time.
Yeah, Prof making an absolutely huge comeback. You know, they are able to, rotate early on these last two hills, rack up tons of time. And it's going to be important for Optic Nation to break this one. They can't give up tons of time and go down into the second rotation of hills. They started off this hardpoint game playing extremely well, but it's something we say about them all the time. First two hills, they look great. Then after that, they let off their foot on the gas a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty much deja vu from what we've seen in the online tournaments coming up to UMG Orlando. Parasite on the hardpoint. He's going to get himself a nice couple of kills and an assist in there as well. Fizz picking up 2 in that feed, but Parasite on a 6th streak right now. Really playing very, very well so far at UMG. And, I spoke to him before this game started. He said, he's feeling really good. It feels like he could go on and win the whole event. Yeah,
I know. We were both over there when that was happening. And we also asked Fears about, the bomb defuse thing. He said he couldn't really find the bomb, picking up tons of guns. But going into this second rotation of hills, Prophecy up by 26 points currently. And, they are doing a very good job of getting time on this middle hill, which we don't see a ton of teams do.
Parasite, once again, just that's his spot, I feel, on retreat. Every time he's going to be a hard point, he's just going to lie there. He's being very sneaky as Ricky now tries to get the contest. Has it contested. Nice little spot again coming from Ricky. Just going to contest that hill. Still challenges, wins the gunfight. He gets the 2-piece with the melee. Can he find the third? No, he can't. No ammo left in his weapon. Legal, though, is going to be on that hard point. Prophecy, really a good team, I feel, when it comes down to hardpoint retreat, especially as you said, Matt, on that first hardpoint. They pick up a lot of time, unlike most teams.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a nice chunk of time on that first hardpoint. You see, Nation, they're just taking this garbage time, but look how far away they are from that Turtle Hill. They did a great job rotating on that first rotation of hills, but on this next one, they are going to be spawning very far out. You see them spawn all the way in the back on that right-hand side. Now, actually, it's going to be Karma. He's going to be attacking the hill from that back staircase area. Would like to see him wait for teammates. That's one thing. I think when you try and push hills, you need to go as a team. Even if you have to wait a few seconds, it's better to make 1 or 2 conscious attempts at pushing the hill together before flooding it one by one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Nation not able to do so yet. Finally, that push is really going to come in. Fizz, though, up top. Playing it slow, picks up 1. Nice play, looks for the second. Teammate cleans that up. Prophecy playing this one so well right now. Parasite does fall, finally. Optic Nation able to break onto that hard point, but everyone falls almost instantly. Proofy, though, he is still there. Turns, not going to pick up that kill. Swanee went down as well there. So Nation, once again, fighting for scrap time.
Yeah, somebody want to talk about fears in this game so far. 21 and 17. Not lighting up the scoreboard, so to speak, but in that last, Turtle Hill and a few of the other hills, he does such a great job of just playing that, great AR role, just all the way in the back, just winning, those 1 or 2 gun battles that can extend, the hill for, 10, 15 seconds. That buys the team tons of time. Not the most kills, but he's getting important kills.
3 players from Nation on that hard point. Karma gets the melee attack, looks back to dip inside, connects with another assist, and the hard point confirmed there. Karma 21 and 21 right now, 10 captures overall. Really having a solid map as he looks for more kills. TP and Swanee both on this hard point. TP really playing very well right now. Looking for another kill. He's going to fall. Swanee left on that hill has Karma once again supporting. And Nation really locking down this hill, Matt. This is really good play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They are making a nice comeback on this hill. Swanee able to pick up 3 right there. He is playing absolutely phenomenal this weekend. I asked him how they played. He played earlier. Everyone said he played pretty well against Elevate. I think the only thing that'll be an adjustment for him coming over to the States playing here will be that search and destroy gameplay. Play extremely different from an EU style.
Yep.
So once he gets adjusted to that, his shot is so on point, Ben.
Yeah, that's just going to come in time, and that's something, you know, TP was saying. You know, Search and Destroy in general is just something which is going to take them time. They've not really been able to play together for a massive amount of time, so really just got to wait and see, as TP said. Parasite on that hard point once again, trying to cause some problems. Legal goes down. Big plays coming out from TP, trying to lock down that hill, but he falls again, and it's Proofy this time who's kind of struggling at 16 and 30, Matt. Not his usual self. See if he can try and go big in the last 60 seconds of this game.
Yeah, you know, if Nation can keep this within a 10-point game and get early on that rotation, I think they look in good shape to win. If they can just hold that back spawn, which they currently have, they just need to kind of float back a little bit. I think you're going to have one player go over there now, but you see you have two players pushing the hill. I would rather have seen, you know, three players go back, and they're actually going to have that set up now. So they're going to have one person on top of that pool ledge and another one all the way in the back. And you know, Nation in a pretty good setup right now if they can just win these gun battles. Yeah,
this is the key. TP needs to win the gunfight to his right-hand side. He's not going to see it. He falls. Swanee falls. Proofy needs to go big on this hill. Picks up one. Can't find anyone else. Karma now needs to take his time before he can break this hill. Only 30 seconds left in the game. Karma's going to go for himself. There's one. Can he find two? Yes, he can. Couldn't find the third, though. Proofy with 27 seconds left. Double jumps up. Goes from behind. Picks up one. Nation now with control of the hill. Going to the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, and you know, there was a player who actually pushed out lobby, and that was TP, and that was absolutely huge. Able to cut those players off at poolside earlier than normal, and he just caught them sprinting as Nation, 10 seconds left. They're holding on that hill. Actually, two players go down. TP able to win a huge battle right here. Another player to his left, and TP able to take that player out, going absolutely huge. Optic Nation.
That's what they needed.
Map, and that's what they needed.
That's exactly what they needed, Matt. They could not afford to drop that first map, and honestly, fantastic plays right at the very end of that hard point. It looks a little bit shaky. Wasn't comfortable by any means, but a win is a win, Matt.
No, they played that last two hills perfectly. You know, I was saying if they were able to keep it within 10 points and get on that early rotation to the next hill, they were in pretty good shape. I think it was about a 8-point game when the hill popped on that fifth last hill, and you know, right there, they were able to get that rotation early. They won those initial gun battles, and once they pushed out pool and force spawned them all on the right side of the map, it was an easy hold.
Well, that's going to be Optic Nation going 1-0 up in the series against Prophecy. For now, quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have Search and Destroy.